Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this ruffle headband. There's going to be two methods that I'm going to show you, so let's get into it. So try to find a color that matches the fabric that you'll be using for your ruffle. Then the first thing that I just did was to heat up my glue gun, and then I started to wrap the satin ribbon around the headband.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Then I just continued to do this until I got to the end. So just try to wrap the ends of the headband nicely so that there will be like no raw ends showing. So there's my headband all wrapped up and prepped. Then I now went on to my satin fabric now, and then so I marked 7 inches wide and the total length was 60 inches. And then I now fold it in half. And then I pinned. So all the parts where I'm showing you is the parts where I'm going to stitch, and then on that part that I marked with a choke, I do not stitch there. We are going to leave that space open. It's the part that I use to turn the fabric inside out.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come.
Then I went on to stitch all the parts that I showed you. After stitching, the first thing that I did was to just trim those edges and also snip the corners, and then I now started to turn it inside out.
Let's all take a ride. Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Then I now took my thread, which I quadrupled, and then I threaded it onto my sewing needle, and then I started to gather using the side that I had stitched, the side which had the seam. Then I started to do a tucking stitch or gathering stitch until I got to the end. I was just using my headband as a reference to see exactly how much I need to gather.
You got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that?
Then I now laid my fabric onto my headband, and then using a glue gun I just started to hot glue the ruffle onto the headband. So as you can see, the end result is really nice, and it's really quite short and simple, and it's a nice little accessory to wear out on a date or wherever. So the second method now, for the second method, you just need a headband again, but you also need some stretchy fabric, very stretchy fabric. And then there I was just measuring how much it would take to cover the headband, and because the fabric is stretchy, I did not add any seam allowance. Then I went on to cut the exact same sort of like circumference for the headband, which I now cut away. After cutting it now, I just folded my little strip of fabric in half, then I went on to stitch it on the sewing machine. After stitching it, I used my bodkin to turn the little piece of fabric inside out, and then I took my headband and then I put it through the fabric case or tubing. So basically, the smaller your fabric is and the stretchier your fabric, then you can get a very nice fit along your headband.
Lions gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people.
Because I'm using stretchy fabric, I was now able to bend off those ends. If your fabric does not bend or melt nicely, you can still just use your needle and thread and try to neatly sew the little gap closed. So when my headband was done, I just did the same thing that I did with the first headband, just to prepare my ruffle, gather it, and then glue it on top of the headband. And that was basically it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope to see you again next time. Bye.